My outdoor thermometer says it's 42 degrees.
It sure doesn't feel like it.
Anyway, hello there. Welcome to Smoky Goodness 2.0 from the precipice of changing seasons. Today featuring chili. Not just any chili, we're doing a 19 ingredient chili. And I've already been into the Wayback Machine to prep what little prep there was. Only involved cutting up the Nebraska Bison Brisket that we did a few days ago into little 1-inch cubes. Make it more manageable for this awesome chili. And that's about it. I think the hardest part of this recipe is going to be remembering to get everything out here. So we're going to do that right now. Coals are warming up. Stick around. And we begin. Graniteware. Right over the hot coals. Into that, the last little bit of my thanx stir-fry oil. Probably just going to use it all, or at least enough to cover the bottom of the pan. Looks like I do have enough. Like I mentioned, I did all the prep work in the Wayback Machine quickly, so a lot of bags out here, man. This is one medium cut up onion, going right in. To the onions, I'm adding 9 ounces of chorizo sausage. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know what it looks like. No need for the comments. It's not what you're thinking. It's chorizo. It's gonna be good. Bust up the sausage. Those onions mixed in. Oh man, this smells good already. Perfect for a chili, I'll tell you that. But wait, there's more. Okay, we're gonna let that go for just a few minutes, and we'll be back. Mr. Smoky Goodness guy, you don't even have the pan in the frame. I do now. Let's fill the chili. This is going to be a sweet heat kind of chili. We're going to begin with an entire jar of Clint's medium. Don't worry, there's heat coming later. Lots of heat. And to that I'm adding one 14.5 ounce can of diced tomatoes. Oh yeah. Neighbor's gonna be jealous tonight. Here's a 10 ounce can of Rotel. Gotta have that. And a 15 ounce can of tomato sauce. Going right in. Give it a stir. Bust up some of that chorizo a little bit. Oh yeah. Got some spices. It wouldn't be chili without chili powder. I'm gonna do about a tablespoon of it, maybe a little bit more. I opt for maybe a little bit more. And a teaspoon of celery salt. If the wind doesn't take it. Just trying to. We're gonna do about a tablespoon of ground cumin. You know, that's about all I have left in here. Yep, sure enough. All right, well, that a little mix. I'm gonna do about a 1/4 teaspoon, maybe a little bit more of lemon pepper here. Oh yeah. I think a little bit more. Because I like it. How about 2 to 3 tablespoons of lemon juice? I'll brighten it right up. There's 2. There's 3. A bit of pepper. I'm guessing about a 1/4 teaspoon of that. And again, stir it up. I know I'm gonna catch hell for this, but 1 can of kidney beans, 1 can of cannellini beans, and I'm sorry, I apologize to all the folks in Texas and everyone else who says no beans in the chili. I like beans in my chili. There you go. Okay, I mentioned this is going to be a sweet heat chili. I haven't really begun with the sweet yet, or the heat, or really anything. So we're going to add the sweet right now. This is Dorothy Lynch. You've seen this before. We're adding it. I'd say about 1/2 to 3/4 of a cup. You'll never have chili like this unless you try this recipe. All right, before I begin adding the heat, and there's going to be some serious heat, I've got to save what we have so far back for my wife. I'm going to ladle a little bit out. This is going to warm up on the stove for her, and my son and I are going to indulge in some heat. So let's get some of that in there for her, and we will continue with the best part of the show. Now that that's done, it's time to kick this stuff up. We're going to start with leftover bison brisket from Nebraska Bison. You remember this from a few days ago. We're going to dump the whole thing in there. And all I've done is cube it up a little bit this morning. This will also ensure that our chili has a nice smoky flavor, because this was smoked for, was it 12 hours, I think? Oh man. Chili of a lifetime here. About some pickled jalapenos, huh? Gotta have that. I'm saying, or thinking a bunch. Because we like them. And last, but certainly not least, star of our show. This is ass-kicking sriracha. Kick your ass hot sauce. Hey, I want to say thank you to Sal over at the Rude Boy Cooks for sending us this. I tried it. I'll tell you what, it's got all the sriracha flavor, but it packs some heat. A lot of heat. A substantial amount of heat. Just what I want too. Oh, we're gonna mix all this together. It's a lot of chili right there. It's gonna be a whole lot of good, especially after we let it simmer for 2, 3, 4 hours, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. That's it. The prep is done. Put the lid on this. Got off the heat a little bit. Listen, this lid is not gonna fit very well on the Weber. That's okay, because we're simmering. And I don't think adjusting the vent's going to do any good, but it's simmering. It'll be simmering for 2, 3, 4 hours, something like that. We'll see you then. It's going to be good. But how does it taste there, Mr. Smoky Goodness Guy? Let's find out. Get some of that bison, some of that chorizo, the beans, everything. I'd be lying if I said this wasn't the best chili I've ever had, because it is. The bison, although it was tender before, it got really tender. It's pot roast tender right now. The heat, the sweet, the jalapenos, everything. This is good stuff, Maynard. Nothing goes better with a great chili than what I think is going to be a really great beer. I had every intention of doing this outside, but it got cold, it got dark, and it got really windy, so we'll do it in here. This is Dogfish Head Pumpkin Ale. Pumpkin Ale. Pumpkin Ale. Let's give it a shot. This is a courtesy of the man of the hour, Sal over at the Root Boy Cooks. Oh yeah. You know me, I love everything pumpkin. pretty darn good. But how does it taste there, Mr. Smoky Goodness guy? Let's find out. What can I say? Best chili ever! Pretty darn good beer, too. Thanks, Sal. Pretty good?
Yeah.
What do you like best about it?
Everything.